How you doing?
You're Jason, right?
Yes, sir. It appeared today DFA was opposing most of the tax cuts.
Yes,
Will that probably be the position y'all will take during most of the session?
Yes.
Will
That's the governor's position, and so clearly we carry out the governor. We work for the governor.
Okay.
We work for the administration.
Will there be any tax cuts that you will support, or
Governor's half-cent reduction.
and then the other tax?
That was accommodated in his balanced budget.
So the other tax cuts, DFA will oppose those. And
Yes, for all the rest of the taxes we've got to at this point.
what's some of the logic behind it?
Well, the logic behind it is that we're a balanced budget state, balanced to cash, not balanced to bonds and everything else. And it's very important, I think, that we be able to cut the budget or raise the budget or raise the forecast based on tax income. And all of this is something that's been carefully worked on by a lot of folks, the same team of people that have been doing this for a long time. And I think we've got a pretty decent track record on it. As evidenced by Time Magazine and Wall Street Journal and a bunch of other publications saying we were one of the 5 states who were not in danger of going bankrupt or any other serious horrendous things that could happen to them. I mean, we've been very well managed. We have a very conservative process that has served us well for a long, long time. And I sure would like to keep it that way.
Were y'all opposed to Lindsay's bill too, the other tax bill that got out?
Lindsay's bill is a wonderful bill, and it's a money. I mean, we have to be consistent on the money, and that's clearly what the deal was.
But y'all came out against it, but just because of the hit.
Because of the. Had the governor decided he wanted to do that instead of food, another assortment of things, that was certainly a bill that would fit. Everything else being even, we would have supported. But we've got to be consistent on anything that's reducing the state income.
So what do you think about this committee voting out 3 tax cuts?
Well, of course, listening to you guys, we know that's what's on their mind. They want to draw blood and want to cut taxes and do all this. My feeling on that is that a lot of the political rhetoric going on right now is not against the state of Arkansas, it's against the national government and what's going on in the national government. And they're letting it bleed into how they're looking at state governments. And again, I think we have a good track record of being conservative and providing the best services we can. What do I think about it? I think I hope it can be killed somewhere along the line. It'll be very tough to do. And if all of these things are passed, and we have to lower our forecast and cut budgets already.
It sounds like you supported one of the tax cuts today and opposed some of the others. Where for you kind of is the line about what you'll support and what you will oppose?
Okay, the amount. If it is a huge amount, $68 million per year, that's too much of a cut. That's too much. Also, if it is like the tax cut for the heads of households, for the low-income people, a person that's making $350,000 a year does not need as much tax relief, and I'm not opposed to that. They go to college, they become doctors, engineers, that's great, okay? But a tax relief for them is not as beneficial for someone that's a single parent with 2 children that's making $25,000 a year. So I'm a retired educator. One thing I'll always keep with all my things that I do and all my votes is I'm going to consider the children first, period. And so there are a lot of families that don't have a great deal of money that are not living very high at this point, and those are the people that I am more interested in giving tax cuts for.